Hi there, folks, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you tonight from the Lincoln High School Big Gym as we have senior night, wrong picture, sorry, as we have senior night tonight of the Beaver Falls Tigers, who are 0-14, 0-12 for varsity against the Ellwood City Wolverines, 7-8, 5-7 in conference for varsity. My name is Dakota Marshall. I'm joined alongside Trenton Malcolm tonight for camera. Thad Sturgeon's going to be coming. He's running a little bit late, but he will be coming and should join us hopefully during JV. But as I mentioned, folks, it is our senior night tonight, so we will showcase the two seniors, I believe, in between the JV and varsity matchup. We also have two videos that I'm going to show during that time. So let's look at the standings. So for WPIAL 2A Section 1, in first place you have the Shenango Wildcats, 12-0, 12-0 in conference. Second, Beaver Bobcats, 10-4, 10-2 in conference. Third place, Laurel Spartans, 10-5, 8-4 in conference. Fourth, Neshannock Lancers, 9-4, 8-4 in conference. Then your Ellwood City Wolverines, 7-8, 5-7 in conference. Mohawk Warriors, 5-10, 3-9 in conference. Riverside Panthers, 3-14, 2-10 in conference. And finally, Beaver Falls Tigers, 0-14, 0-12 in conference. So, folks, if you can't really see on your camera right now, but if you notice, we are down to one official tonight. There is a little bit of a shortage for officials, as we've been saying for a couple years now for all sports. But so we have one official tonight for the game. So this should be the girls shaking hands in center court here. There we go. So we'll get ready to get started here shortly. All right, before we get started here, I'll just do a little ad. We are less than a month away from the musical. We are doing Godspell this year, or Lincoln High School is doing Godspell this year. Trent is on stage crew. I'm helping once again this year, so we'll be getting busy here. You will see whenever I put the ads up for timeout and stuff, I did get an ad together for the musical. Those performances will be November 11th and 12th at 7:30 p.m. and November 13th at 2 p.m. There are only 3 performances this year, not 4. So, I will get the information to Brad, and we will share it out on our social media as far as getting tickets and everything. But you can buy them online. They are $12 a piece, or you can also buy them at the door. So as the official checks lineups here, making sure we got everyone where they're supposed to be. Let's start off for the Beaver Falls Tigers. Close to me, we got number 19, Xavier Smith. Then number 9, Peyton Sheets. Then number 3, Anaya Harris. Then, okay, we'll get back to that here in a second. So starting off, Wolverines will get the first serve. It will be Elsie Sturgeon, number 7, with the serve for the Wolverines. On the Wolverines side, I see Elsie Sturgeon, number 3, Emma Figuerel, number 11, Kira Rozansky, number 23, Kyla Vignovich, number 4, Emma Shafley, and number 30, Chloe Bungar. First point goes to the Wolverines as the ball falls on the Tigers side. Here's the second serve by Elsie. Hits the back line, hits the rafters. They have to play it, and they do. Number 9 gets it over to Kira Rozansky, to number 7. To Chloe Bungar with the kill. Another point for the Wolverines, now 2-0. So let's see. We also have number 23 or 22, excuse me, Amaya Sims. Number 13, Shaylin Clark. All right, they're saying double tap on the Wolverines side, point for the Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers is number 3, Anaya Harris. Anaya is a sophomore. Beaver Falls. To Kyla, she gets it over. And the ball goes backwards on the Tigers, so that's another point for the Wolverines. Now brings it up 3-1. We have a rotation here. Number 10, Amber McQuistion coming in for number 11, Kira Rosansky. Excuse me, now serving for the Wolverines, number 4, Emma Shafley. Nice high arc and serve off back line, number 22, Amaya Sims. Point, Wolverines. So Wolverines now leading this first set 4-1. Ball falls just in bounds for the Wolverines, or just in bounds on the Tiger side, excuse me. Point Wolverines now 5-1. And I believe that forced Beaver Falls to take their first timeout. So we'll just take a brief timeout with them. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Coming out of that timeout, you have number 4, Emma Shafley, serving for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Nice serve. Falls on the Tiger side. Point, Wolverines. Wolverines now lead 6-1 early in this first set of this JV matchup. And that serve will go into the net. Point for the Tigers. And we got a rotation here. Number 12, Ava Smith coming in for number 9, Peyton Sheets. Ava Smith, the outside hitter freshman, will be serving now. Oh, and we also had another substitution. Number 18, Giselle Stover, comes in for number 22, Amaya Sims. Wolverines have to get it over, but the ball goes out of bounds. Point, Tigers. So here's the serve by number 12, Ava Smith. Ball comes right at the official and goes out of bounds. Point, Wolverines. Wolverines now lead 7-3 in this contest. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 30, Chloe Bungar. Ball falls right in the middle of no man's land on the Tiger side. Point, Wolverines. Wolverines now lead the contest 8-3. Here's the serve by Bungar. Nice hit back by Emma Figueroa to the Tiger side, and ball falls. Point, Wolverines. Here's the serve by Chloe Bungar. Tigers get it over. Ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point to the Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers, number 19, Xavier Smith. I apologize if I'm butchering these names, folks. I didn't get a chance to get pronunciations. Here's the serve. Ball goes out of bounds. Point, Wolverines. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 23, Kyla Vignovich. Here's the serve, just over the net. Hit off of Chloe Bungar, ball goes out of bounds, point to the Tigers. Rotation here, number 20, Ava Lucarelli coming in for 23, Kyla Vignovich for the Wolverines. Now serving for the Tigers, number 16, Gianna Shibner. That serve goes into the net. Point, Wolverines. Wolverines now lead 11-5 in this first set. Rotation here, number 11, Kira Rosansky coming in for number 10, Amber McQuistion. Kira Rosansky, the junior defensive specialist, will be serving for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. High arc and serve, but just out of bounds. Point for the Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers, number 18? I think so. Giselle Stover. To Chloe Bungar, to Emma Figueroa, but ball out of bounds. Point, point Tigers, excuse me. Number 18, Giselle Stover, the outside hitter freshman with the serve. High arc and serve to Chloe Bungar, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Figueroa, but met at the wall. Ball falls Wolverine side. Point Tigers, now 8-11. Here's the serve by Stover. High arcing serve to McQuistion, to Elsie Sturgeon. She gets it over, back over to the Tiger side. Ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point Tigers. Tigers now serving 9-11 in this first set. Here's the serve. To McQuistion, to Elsie Sturgeon, over to Shafley. Ball falls on the Tiger side. Point Wolverines. Wolverines now lead 12-9. And we have a rotation here. Number 22, Amaya Sims, comes in for number 18, Giselle Stover. And number 9, Peyton Sheets coming in for number 12, Ava Smith. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 3, Emma Figueroa. Ball goes out of bounds on the Tiger side. Point Tigers, because the serve was just a little too far out. So now number 13 with the serve, Shaylin Clark, to Kira Rosansky, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Shafley. She gets it over. Ball off of number 13 for the Tigers, Shaylin Clark. And point Wolverines. We've got a rotation here. Number 23, Kyla Vignovich, coming in for number 20, Ava Lucarelli. And number 7, Elsie Sturgeon, will be serving for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Double hit on the Tiger side. Point Wolverines. So here's the next serve by Elsie Sturgeon, number 7. Ball goes out of bounds off of number 13, Shaylin Clark. Point Wolverines. Wolverines now lead 15-10 in the first set, of this contest. Here's the serve by Elsie. Tigers get it over. Ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers, number 3, Anaya Harris. Here's the serve. High arc and serve. Ball goes out of bounds. Point Wolverines. Number 10, Amber McQuistion, now coming in for number 11, Kira Rosansky. And number 4, Emma Shafley, with the serve for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Ball falls on the Tigers' side of the net. Point, Wolverines. Here's the second serve by Shafley. Ball is... Okay, they're calling ball just inbound, so point, Wolverines. So Wolverines now lead 18-11. You play to 25 and have to win by 2. That's the Sturgeon to McQuistion, excuse me. She gets it over. Point, Wolverines, as Tiger front line just kind of catches the ball. So here's the serve by number 4, Shafley. To Emma Figueroa, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Chloe Bungar, who just hits it over, but ball just out of bounds. Point, Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers, number 9, Peyton Sheets. And we have a rotation here, number 18, Giselle Stover, coming in for number 22, Amaya Sims. Here's the serve by Sheets. To Shafley, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Figueroa, who gets it over, but a little too far. Point, Tigers. All right, here's the serve by Sheets. To Emma Shafley. Ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point, Tigers. Now 14-19 in this first set. Here's the serve by Sheets. Hurricane serve to Emma Figueroa. To Elsie Sturgeon. To Chloe Bungar, who gets it over. Ball falls on the Tiger side of the net. Point, Wolverines. Rotation here, number 9, Sheets going out, and number 12, Ava Smith coming in. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 30, Chloe Bungar. Here's the serve by Chloe. Got to get it over, and they do. Back to Chloe, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Figueroa. Ball out of bounds. Point, Tigers. So now serving for the Tigers, number 19, Xavier Smith. Here's the serve. Chloe Bungar to Elsie Sturgeon. And double hit on the Wolverine side. Point, Tigers. Here's Xavier Smith with the serve. Ball is out of bounds on the serve. Point, Wolverines. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 23, Kyla Vignovich. Here's the serve. Nice serve right over the net. Back to Kyla. To Ellie. Emma Figueroa gets it over, but it hits the candy cane. So point, Tigers, as that is out of bounds. Rotation here, number 20, Ava Lucarelli coming in for Kyla Vignovich. And number 16, Gianna Schibner with the serve. To Chloe Bungar, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Lucarelli, McQuistion. Double hit on the Tiger side. Point, Wolverines. Number 11, Kira Rosansky now rotating in for number 10, Amber McQuistion. Here's the serve by number 11, Kira Rosansky. 16. Tigers get it over to Chloe Bungar, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Figueroa. Just a little too far once again. Point, Tigers. Rotation number 22, Amaya Sims coming in for number 18, Giselle Stover. And Amaya will be serving. Another rotation, and you had number 9, Peyton Sheets, coming in. So here's the serve by Sims. Ball is out of bounds. Point, Wolverines. Wolverines now lead 23-18. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 3, Emma Figueroa. Nice serve. Falls to no man's land on the Tiger side. Point, Wolverines. They are now up 24-18 and at set point. Lucarelli, she gets back over to Emma Figueroa, but ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point, Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers is number 13, Shaylin Clark. Shaylin is middle hitter freshman for the Tigers. Here's the serve to Lucarelli, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Chloe Bungar. Nice dig on the Tiger side. Ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point, Tigers. Number 13, Shaylin Clark with the serve once again for the Tigers. There's the serve to Kira Rosansky, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Chloe Bungar. Met at the net. Elsie Sturgeon, Kira needs to get it over, and she does. To Lucarelli, to Shafley, she gets it over. Kira Rosansky, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Shafley, she gets it over. Ball falls on the Tiger side. Wolverines take the first set, 25-20. So Wolverines now lead 1-0 for the sets. We'll take a little break here and see you for second set action in about 2.5 minutes. Welcome back, folks, as we're getting ready for second set action here at Lincoln High School Big Gym for this JV matchup of the Ellwood City Wolverines versus the Beaver Falls Tigers. So, as we mentioned, we do only have one official for tonight, so he will need to check rotations and everything before he comes to this side. The officials checking rotations. And looks like to start off the second set, the Tigers are going to serve first. And serving first for the Tigers in the second set is number 16, Gianna Shibner. Gianna is a freshman setter for the Tigers. All right, official set once we get the whistle here. Here's the whistle and the first serve for the second set. To Emma Figueroa. To Elsie Sturgeon, back to Emma. But she cannot get it over. First point in the second set goes to the Tigers. Gianna Shibner will be serving again. Here's a serve. High arc and serve, but the ball is out of bounds. Point Wolverines. Has scored now 1-1 in the second set. Rotation here, number 23, Kyla Vignovich coming in for number 44, Genevessa Miller. And serving first for the Wolverines, number 7, Elsie Sturgeon. Here's the serve, just over the net. Ball falls, and that is an ace for Elsie. Point Wolverines. Here's the serve by Elsie. Off of Emma Figueroa, but the ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point to the Tigers, now 2-2. Now serving number 18, Giselle Stover. Here's serve. High arc and serve. Kyla Vignovich trying for the dig, but ball falls on the Wolverine side. Point Tigers as they now take their first lead of the match. 3-2 in this second set. Here's the serve. To Emma Figueroa. To Elsie Sturgeon. To Emma Shafley. Ball falls. Point Wolverines. Tied up once again, 3-all. And number 10, Amber McQuiston coming in for Kira Rosansky. And number 9, Peyton Sheets coming in for number 12, Ava Smith. And number 22, Amaya Sims coming in for number 18, Giselle Stover. Now number 4, Emma Shafley with the serve for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. High serve, but ball just a little too far. Point Tigers. Now serving for the Tigers, number 23, I believe. Yes, 23, Samaya Tompkins. And we have a rotation here. Number 19, Xavier Smith coming in for number 13, Shaylin Clark. Samaya, here's served by Samaya Tompkins. High serve, hit by Emma Shafley to Elsie Sturgeon over to Chloe Bungar. Ball goes out of bounds on the Tiger side. Point Wolverines, tying us up once again, 4-all. So serving for the Wolverines looks like it's going to be number 30, Chloe Bungar. Here's the serve by Chloe Bungar. To Emma Figueroa. Oh. Ball comes back down, falls on Emma Figueroa. So point Tigers as they take the lead once again, 5-4. Number 3, Anaya Harris with the serve. Ball falls just inbounds. Point Tigers. Here's the serve to Chloe Bungar, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Figueroa. Ball hits the rafters. They have to play it, and they do. Tigers get it over to Emma Shafley, Elsie Sturgeon, Amber McQuistion, but ball out of bounds. Oh, they are saying tipped off of the Tigers, so point Wolverines. Rotation here, number 23, Kyla Viknovich going out, and number 44, Jenna Vesson-Miller coming in. Number 44, Jenna Vesson-Miller, will be serving for the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Emma Shafley gets it over. Ball falls on the Tiger side. Point Wolverines. Tying it up once again, 6-all. Here's the serve by Jenna Vesson-Miller. To Emma Shafley, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Figueroa. She gets it over. Tigers got to get it over, and they do. Chloe Bungar, Elsie Sturgeon, to Amber McQuistion. Ball falls out of bounds. Point Tigers as they take the lead once again, 7-6. Now serving for the Tigers, number 9, Peyton Sheets. And coming in, number 18, Giselle Stover. And going out, number 22, Amaya Sims. Here's the serve by Sheets. Ball falls on the Wolverine side, and that's an ace for Peyton Sheets. Serve. Another ace for Sheets. Tigers now lead 9-6 in this second set. Here's the serve by Peyton Sheets to Chloe Bungar, to Elsie Sturgeon, to McQuistion. She gets it over. Tigers got to get it over, and they do, but ball falls out of bounds. Point Wolverines. Sub is number 11, Kira Rosansky, for number 10, Amber McQuistion, and number 12, Ava Smith, coming in for number 9, Peyton Sheets. Here's the serve by Kira Rosansky, number 11. Ball goes off of Kira Rosansky on the Wolverine side. Point to the Tigers. Rotation here, number 13, Shaylin Clark, coming in for number 19, Xavier Smith. Here's the serve by number 13, Shaylin Clark. Excuse me. To Jenna Vesson-Miller, to Elsie Sturgeon, who just smartly hits it over. To Chloe Bungar, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Shafley. Ball falls on the Wolverine side at the net. Point Tigers as they lead 11-7. Here's the serve to Jenna Vesson-Miller, to Elsie Sturgeon. Double hit on the Wolverines, so point Tigers as they now lead 12-7. Number 13, Shaylin Clark with the serve. Jenna Vesson-Miller trying for the dig, but the ball falls. Point Tigers. And that forces the Wolverines to now take a timeout. So we'll take a brief timeout with them. See you back here. Welcome back, folks, as we bring you second set action coming out of that timeout. Tigers lead 13-7. And number 13, Shaylin Clark, will be serving for the Tigers. Here's the serve. To Chloe Bungar. To Elsie Sturgeon. Back to Chloe, but the ball falls. Point Tigers, as they increase their lead now to 14-7. Doubling up the Wolverines. Here's the serve. Ball goes out of bounds this time. Point Wolverines. Now serving for the Wolverines, number 3, Emma Figueroa. Emma's a sophomore middle hitter for the Wolverines. Nice serve. Tigers get it over to Elsie Sturgeon. To Chloe Bungar, who gets it over. Ball goes out of bounds off of number 12 for the Tigers, Ava Smith. Point Wolverines. Here's the serve by Emma Figueroa. Tigers get it over to Jenna Vessa-Miller. To Elsie Sturgeon, who hits it over. Back to Elsie Sturgeon. Hits the rafters, but the ball does not go over. Ball falls on the Tiger side. Point Wolverines. Served by Figueroa. Ball goes out of bounds off of number 3, Anaya Harris. Point Wolverines. Wolverines now down 11-14. Here's the serve. They get it over to Emma Figueroa, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Shafley. Double hit on the Tigers. Point Wolverines. Score now 12 serving 14. Here's the serve by Emma Figueroa. Ball falls on the Tiger side. Point Wolverines. And I believe that is also an ace for Emma Figueroa. Here's the serve. Ball falls on the Tiger side. Another ace for Emma Figueroa. Now tying up the score 14-all in this second set. Here's the serve by Figueroa. Ball goes out of bounds off of number 13, Shaylin Clark. Point Wolverines as they take the lead now finally in the second set. Hi, Thad.
Hey, Dakota, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Sorry, a little late here tonight. Sometimes things don't always go as planned.
Another point for the Wolverines there as the ball goes into the rafters and a gravity check, forcing the Tigers to take a timeout now.
The girls won the first set I saw.
Yes, 25-20. And we are up 16-14 in the second set. You have anything you want to say or go to?
Well, no, you got to go ahead and go to break for a minute.
Okay.
Welcome back, folks, in this JV contest on senior night here at Ellwood City. Emma Figueroa will be serving. It's a lead 16-14. Nice dig there. Puts it up and puts it over. We'll take him. Elsie Sturgeon sets it up for Chloe Bungar, and she just taps it over wisely. Nice setup here, up over the wall. Figueroa. Elsie Sturgeon over to Bungar this time, and a little bit too far, just out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Beaver Falls.
Now serving for the Tigers, it looks like number 18, Giselle Stover. Here's the serve by Stover. Higher can serve to Genovesa Miller, to Elsie Sturgeon, to Emma Shafley, but ball falls on the Wolverines side. Point, Tigers.
All of a sudden, it's a tie game again.
We're seeing that a lot in this second set. Here's the serve. Miller.
Oh, into the wall goes for Beaver Falls. This will be a point for Ellwood City now, 17-16.
Got a rotation here. Number 22, Amaya Sims coming in for number 18, Giselle Stover, and number 9, Peyton Sheets coming in for number 12, Ava Smith. Now serving for the
Genovesa Miller checked out.
And Kyla Bignovich comes in. Serving for the Wolverines, Elsie Sturgeon. Tigers get it over.
Elsie with the setup and up and over. Just tips it over wisely. Elsie Sturgeon to Bungar. And, a nice dig there to save it. Rosansky. Elsie Sturgeon just dumps it over. Nice dig there by Rosansky.
Ball goes into the net by Emma Shafley. Point, Tigers. Tie game once again. Now serving number 23, Samaya Tompkins. And another rotation here, number 19, Xavier Smith coming in for number 13, Shaylin Clark. Here's the serve by Tompkins.
That is out. It'll be a point for Ellwood City. So, did they say when are they doing senior recognition? Right before the game or before warm-ups, or did they not say
anything?
Okay, all right. So stick around to the conclusion of this. We'll get that confirmed. We have 2 senior volleyball players. Here's Schlafly with the serve, and they call that an ace.
Ball goes
out of bounds.
Out of bounds off of Gianna Schibner. Point, Wolverines.
Now Schlafly with the serve. Nice save there. Got to get it over is Elsie Sturgeon, and she does. And that's ball hit by Beaver Falls. Out of bounds, too far. Another point for Ellwood City.
Wolverines now lead 20-17 in the second set. Here's the serve.
Into the net it goes. Point for Beaver Falls.
Now serving for the Tigers, number 3, Anaya Harris. Hierarchy serve.
Within, it goes out of bounds. Hit out of bounds. That's going to be a point now for Beaver Falls. Down by 1, 20-19.
Here's a serve by Harris.
And that is out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City, 21-19. Chloe Bunger now serving. There's the serve up over the net. And, nice save. Gets it over. And a good attempt there by number 23, Tompkins, but to no avail. It goes to the ground, out of bounds. Bunger now serving, leading 22-19. Nice high arcing serve, and tried to save it, and nope. The back row just a little too much, too deep a serve there by Bunger, and causing some havoc in the Beaver Falls back court. Wolverines now up 23-19. Chloe Bunger with the serve. Nice serve, and it falls. That's an ace. 24-19. What do you call
this? Gives a set and match point.
Now for the Wolverines.
Here's a serve by Bungar.
Gets it back up and down it goes, but a good save there. Schlafly gets it just over the net, bounces over. Nice save. And it falls to the ground. Good hustle there. Amber McQuistion was there, but just out of her outstretched arms. Goes to the ground. 24-20. Beaver Falls serving, down by 4.
Number 9, Peyton Sheets now serving, and number 18, Giselle Stover coming in for 22, Amaya Sims. Here's the serve by Sheets.
Just nice serve. Gets it just over the top of the net, and not much Ellwood City could do with that one. Now 21 serving 24.
Serve by Sheets.
Munger with it. Nice hustle by Elsie Sturgeon. Saves it, and it's going to be short of getting over the net. Now 22 serving 24. The Wolverines need to get something here. Put this game away. They were up by 5 at one point here. Cruising.
Here's the serve by Peyton Sheets.
I like her serve. Elsie Sturgeon puts it up, and it's hit over. Dump down there, Shipley. Elsie dumps it, and it gets up. Down. Oh, she wanted to spike at that time, but just not quite high enough. Up again, she goes for the block. Into the net it goes, and that's going to be a point for Ellwood City. Set point match. 25-22. Yes. So they won the first game 25-20. Second game set 25-22. So JV is done, and now we will have varsity. Just want to take a timeout here. And
yeah, so we'll take a little break here. We will actually feature your videos if you want to say anything about them.
Oh, that's a great idea. Something that Brad, Dakota, myself, and we've talked about doing this, and this year we put it into motion. So walk the court is what we did last night with the seniors. We're going to try to do it with football and some of the other sports where we just had the seniors, and I just rapid-fire questions. What did Brad want to call this?
94 feet.
94 feet with Thad the Dad, because a basketball court is 94 feet, so we're using that. And So, if you want to run them, we'll break in if we have some action. I know we're at least a half hour away from the start of the game, and we're going to find out when they're going to recognize these seniors. So enjoy it. So short videos. The girls were just so much fun to do.
Yeah, we'll go to the ads right after this unless they are ready for senior recognition. So we'll be back.
Sounds good. Hey, friends, Thad the Dad here with our Walk the Court with senior Alyssa Donnelly. And Alyssa, your parents are?
Angela and Jeremy Donnelly.
Okay, let's take a walk.
All righty.
Okay, so you're a senior. Volleyball, any other sports?
No. I used to play softball, but injuries prevented that.
Okay. Favorite teacher?
Mrs. McCutcheon.
Mrs. McCutcheon, okay. And a favorite subject?
Anatomy.
Okay. Last concert you went to?
Lord Huron at Stage AE.
Like it?
Yes.
Rock your brains out?
Yeah, it was a thunderstorm, so it was crazy all around.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Song on your playlist?
Arabella, Arctic Monkeys.
Okay, so you're an Arctic Monkeys fan.
Yes.
We've established that. Favorite color?
Orange.
Orange.
Yes.
So you smile every time you see the sun?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a sunset type of gal.
Okay, there you go. Future plans?
I'm planning on going to Penn State Shenango, possibly volleyball, but to do occupational therapy.
Okay, great. Coming to the end here, what is, in your opinion, the best part about being a high school athlete?
I think the relationship I get with the girls.
Okay.
I think it's probably going to be the hardest part is saying goodbye to them.
Yeah.
I love the sport, but the relationships I've gone with all the girls.
And I'm sure it's even harder now because we're taping this the night before senior night.
Yes.
What's tomorrow night going to be like?
It's definitely going to be emotional.
Sure
I already talked to all my sophomores. They're the girls I'm closest with over the summer. And usually a senior picks 2 girls to give them their stuff. I talked to all the sophomores, and all the sophomores will be joining me on the court tomorrow night.
Great, so awesome. This is Alyssa Donnelly taking a walk with Thad the Dad.
Yes.
Thank you, and best of luck in all you do.
Thank you.
Yep. Hey friends, Thad the Dad here with our senior Morgan Hooker, and a new segment we're doing. It's Walking the Court with Thad the Dad. Just random questions that we're going to ask along the way from one end of the court to the other. Morgan Hooker, your parents are?
Kathy and Brian Hooker.
Okay, and you are a senior.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. Who's your favorite teacher?
This is Nova.
Do you have a favorite color?
Blue.
Blue's your favorite color. Ellwood blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
#1 song on your playlist?
Ooh, something by Taylor Swift. I'm not sure.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, we'll go with Taylor Swift. If you could fly anywhere in the United States, where would you go?
Alaska.
You like Alaska?
I've never been there.
What would you like about Alaska?
I've just never been there.
Never been there, so you want to give that a try. Most influential person in your life?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
That's great. That's a good. I like that answer. Your mom will like that answer. Future plans?
4-year school, not sure where yet, but to major in math.
Okay, so you must really like that if you're going to major in that. Coming to the end here, what is the best part about being a high school athlete?
It's tough. I think just making memories and having fun and making a bunch of friends with a bunch of girls.
That's great. Morgan, best of luck in all you do. Great young lady here, Morgan Hooker. This was Walk the Court with Dad the Dad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, folks. Just some information for you. They just announced the senior recognition will be at 7 o'clock, so about 8 minutes away. So we'll go to ads for now, and we'll be back at 7 o'clock for senior recognition. We'll be back.
Welcome back, folks, here at Ellwood City High School, big gym, as we're getting ready to recognize our senior volleyball players, 2 senior volleyball players, as we're getting ready for them to come out. Both these girls have played for 4 years, and I'm sure they played junior high as well. And so just a real fun night for them as they will conclude. They do have one more game left. They will be at Beaver on Thursday night. And to take on Beaver, and they will not be making the playoffs this year, unfortunately, in a real competitive division here that we're in. But just moments away from the introduction of our seniors. And Mr. Gary Rosansky, the public address announcer, has started. And at this time will be so we have some seniors here from Beaver Falls. We'll put the camera on them. You got it, Dakota?
Yeah, who was that? Number 12. No. So we got Paris Fairley, Adrian Taylor, Cadence Hagan, and Kylie Napolitan.
So nice gesture by Ellwood City staff here to recognize the seniors from Beaver Falls. And now we're going to present our Lady Wolverines seniors. Our first one of 2 is Alyssa Donnelly. Alyssa is being escorted by her parents, Jeremy and Angela Donnelly. She's played a total of 6 years, her whole junior high and high school career. She has played volleyball. Her future plans are to attend a university to be an occupational therapist assistant. So our senior, Alyssa Donnelly, great young gal as she comes out. Little hug for the coaches. Next, coming through the tunnel, lots of hugs here tonight, is Morgan Hooker. Morgan is escorted by her parents, Brian and Kathy Hooker. She's played a total of 6 years of volleyball for the Wolverines. And her plans, future plans, are to attend a 4-year university in mathematics. So congratulations to our 2 seniors. Dakota, we get to be around these kids, a fair amount. And myself as a father that has a daughter on the team, I will stand up for these 2 young senior, just fantastic young ladies. They were great team leaders, and I don't know if I've ever seen a group of senior players of these 2 that took the underclassmen under their wing like they did. I got to see it over the summer in the summer practices, and of course as the season went along, 2 just wonderful young ladies who have just nothing but a bright future ahead of them. A few more pictures here, and congratulations to Alyssa Donnelly and Morgan Hooker. It's been a pleasure broadcasting games, watching them 2 girls grow up over the last several years. So we'll start the warm-up clock here briefly as we're finishing out some more pictures and with the parents, and some flowers coming in here for the girls on this special night. Be several senior nights forthcoming. We'll have football next week at the stadium, where we will be introducing our seniors in band and cross country, and that'll be next Friday night at the new Helling Stadium on the turf. But tonight it's all about volleyball.
And our next stream is actually tomorrow night at Helling Stadium for the middle school game.
Yes, and that's at 6 o'clock, I hope.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, yes,
Yeah.
and taking on Riverside. So,
Yep.
should be a great game. Riverside's a pretty good young team.
So
And,
Thad will be announcing for the game. Brad and I will have coverage for the live.
Yep, that's the plan right now. So, I will do everything I can to be on time to that one, not like tonight. so, but now a pitcher with head coach Jenna Ricciuti. So I think we're going to have a game time probably, I'm going to assume, at about 7:30.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe a few minutes before. So do we just want to log off, Dakota?
Yeah, so we'll go to our ads for a little while, and then we'll come back in and get ready
Yeah, we'll
for...
keep it on here, let people see that
Okay.
until they're done taking pictures, I guess. I thought they were wrapped up, but night like this, you just can't get enough pictures.
I think the flowers are getting to...
Yep, I think
on
we're moving on. So we'll check back with us here 25 after 7.
Yep.
And we will be ready to go for the varsity game.
Get ready for varsity action. So we'll be back, folks.
Thanks. Welcome, folks, to Ellwood City High School Big Gym, where tonight the varsity game was begun. You'll begin here shortly. We'll have announcements and the Star Spangled Banner on this senior night as we speak of seniors Alyssa Donnelly and Morgan Hooker. Check out our YouTube page channel. We had some very nice interviews with them, quick interviews here just last night that we posted. Thad Sturgeon alongside Dakota Marshall. Dakota, good to see you.
I think I'll show those again during in between sets.
I got talking.
You're good.
So, the standings you had?
No, I was saying the videos with Alyssa and. So as we get ready for the Star Spangled Banner here.
I'd get it. There you have it, folks, the Star Spangled Banner, and just moments away from the starting lineup on this senior night, the final home game for Ellwood City this year.
First, number 1, the outside hitter, Paris Fairley. Number 2, Adrian Taylor, the setter. Number 14, Cadence Hagan, middle hitter. Number 21, Kylie Napolitan, the outside hitter. Number 3, Anaya Harris, the setter. Number 11, Carla Brown, outside hitter, middle hitter. And finally, number 17, Mark Taylor, the middle hitter, sophomore.
And now for the Ellwood City Lady Wolverines, their starting lineup tonight. Number 20, Ava Lucarelli, freshman, standing at 5'4". Number 21, she's a sophomore, standing at 5'9", middle hitter, outside hitter, Delaney Sturgeon. Next we have number 11, she's a junior, standing at 5'3", Kira Rosansky. And number 22, she's a junior, outside hitter, Ellie Calantis. Next we have junior, she's a 6 foot tall. Number 12, Claire Noble. Number 13, one of our 2 seniors on this senior night, standing at 5'10", Morgan Hooker. And number 24, senior outside hitter, standing at 5'6", Miss Alyssa Donnelly. Both teams tonight are not going to be in the playoffs, so just trying to win out the last couple games that they can.
Yeah, so if you were with us for JV matchup, Ellwood won 2 sets to none. And we also only have 1 official tonight. So bear with us with timing in between sets, because he'll have to check rotations and everything before we start the set. So Beaver Falls comes in 0-14, 0-12 in conference, 7 and Ellwood comes in 7-8, 5-7 in conference. Here's your standings. In first place, the Shenango Wildcats 12-0, 12-0 in conference. Beaver Bobcats 10-4, 10-2 in conference. Laurel Spartans 10-5, 8-4 in conference. Neshannock Lancers 9-4, 8-4 in conference. Ellwood City Wolverines 7-8, 5-7 in conference. Mohawk Warriors 5-10, 3-9 in conference. Riverside Panthers 3-14, 2-10 in conference, and Beaver Falls Tigers 0-14, 0-12.
You'll notice here tonight, Beaver Falls, not a real deep bench. Really only dressing, looks like 2, 4, 6, 7 players. Program that's, we'll call it a restructure, rebuilding type of thing, going into this season without a win. Playoffs, I'm sure there'll be seedings here after Thursday night. That'll be the final games of the regular season. And I would look for Shenango to be seated very high, as well as really all 4 teams coming out of this conference should be represented very well moving forward. So, as you said, Dakota, just one official, so his hands are kind of going to be full here with the rotating in and out. He's probably looking really happy to look over there and see that there's only one person to rotate in and out for Beaver Falls. On the flip side, though, I think we'll see a lot of rotating here, being the last home game for Ellwood City.
Yeah, I know Trent went over. I don't know if he specifically talked to the official or not, but yeah, because of official shortages, as we've been saying for years for all the sports.
Yes.
Because of that, we only have one official, and if we didn't have him, there'd be no game. So.
Right.
All right, starting off serving is the Tigers, number 2, Adrian Taylor, the senior setter.
Nice student section on hand, making some noise.
Here's the serve.
Nice dig there by Rosansky. Morgan Hooker punches it back over, and
Kylie.
It's up in the rafters, but does make it over, and that ball is going to be out of bounds. Point.
Yep, first point goes to the Wolverines.
Now serving for Ellwood City is Rosansky. Gets it up over the net. Nice dig there, put up. And does not get it over the net was number 1, Paris Fairley. Point for Ellwood City, leading 2-0. Rosansky with her second serve. Just gets it over the net. A nice serve. Gets it up and gets it over. Oh, fighting for the ball, but Morgan Hooker alertly gets over there. Gets it over is Lucarelli. Gets it up. We're trying for the spike. Nice dig there again by Lucarelli. Puts it up. Senior Donnelly. Nope.
To Kylie.
Oh, that's tough.
Yep. Ball hit the rafters, and then comes
went
back
up there
down.
and hit the rafters, and that's just tough to play when that ball takes direction and comes down a whole lot quicker than what you're anticipating, and it's now 3-0. Rosansky now serves the ball, goes pretty deep, but is hit there. Up. Hooker goes up for the block. Calantis over to Donnelly, and she spikes it down. Call it a kill for Alyssa Donnelly, makes the score 4-0. So Rosansky now on a 3-0 serving run here. It's the ball, and that time does not skim over the net, so that's going to be a point for Beaver Falls.
So rotation here, number 3, Emma Figueroa coming in for number 11, Kira Zansky for the Wolverines, and number 1, Paris Fairley, the outside hitter, senior, will be serving for the Tigers.
Hit there by Morgan Hooker. Lucarelli up to Claire Noble, gets it over. Gets it back, and it's there, gets it over is Lucarelli. Nice save there by Calantis. Lucarelli puts it up, and Claire Noble gets it over and punch back. Nice defense there by Calantis. Puts it up for Donnelly, and she gets it, and that ball is going to be a nice saving attempt there by
number 2,
Taylor.
Adrian Taylor. But ball falls out of bounds. Point Wolverines. Now Morgan Hooker, number 13, going to be serving for the Wolverines as they lead 5-1 in this first set.
Serve, gets it over the net. Up there, and that ball is blocked by Claire Noble. Point for Ellwood City, now 6-1. Morgan Hooker with her second serve. The senior. Up over the net it goes. Nice put back there. Morgan Hooker with a nice It gets up in the rafters, rolls around. Figueroa gets it, hits it, and great play there by
Calantis
Calantis.
saves
Not
it.
giving up on the play. Ball goes up off the fingertips of Noble. Up to Lucarelli. She just wisely dumps it over. Claire jumps up and tries to get it, and it goes. It's going to be a nice attempt there. Applaud the effort by Carla Brown to try to bring it back into play, but ball falls into the net. Now 7-1. Ellwood City, Morgan Hooker now. Gets it over the net. Morgan Hooker to Lucarelli. Puts it up to Donnelly, and I think we're going to say 2 hits.
Yep, double hit on the Wolverines, so point for the Tigers. Now 2 serving 7.
Have a rotation here. Chloe Bunger coming in for Morgan Hooker.
And number 17, Mark Taylor, coming in for number 14, I believe, Cadence Hagan. And number 11 going to be serving Carla Brown. Here's the serve.
High arcing serve. Calantis gets it there. Lucarelli puts it up and just gets it over the net, and it's going to be a double hit.
Carry on the Tigers, so point Wolverines.
So substitution for Ellwood City. Delaney Sturgeon will come in for Calantis.
As we said, only one official tonight, so they kind of need to get his attention whenever they
He's
to do
standing on the
substitution.
platform, usually the guy on the ground on the far side of the court. Claire Noble with the serve. Gets it up and gets in the, number 1, hit it out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City, now 9-2. So junior Claire Noble. Up and over and hits it out of bounds. A little too much mustard on that one for Claire. Goes out of bounds. Point for Beaver Falls, now down 3-9.
Now Anaya Harris, the sophomore setter, with the serve.
And that is, they're calling that out. So we got a sub now for Ellwood City as Figueroa checks out. Rosansky checks back in. Senior Donnelly now with her serve. Gets it up and over, up into the rafters and bounces around. That's tough. So you saw we did the 94 feet with the dad. I forgot to ask Alyssa Donnelly, the senior. You'll notice she does the 2-toe tap. We'll get to it more in a second. I hope you saw it there. Gets it up and over, puts it up. Donnelly now sets it up, puts it up for Delaney Sturgeon. She just punches it over. Good, wise play there. Up it goes and up. I think they said 21 was into the net. Delaney got a little greedy there.
So
But I was asking
Tigers.
Alyssa, before the game why she does that. And she said she did a terrible job serving. It was 7th through 10th grade. She tried that jump serve and first time fell on her face. Coach Joe Ricciuti says, tap your foot twice before you do that. And every time she's served the ball since then, she's tapped that toe twice. There's a point there for Beaver Falls.
Nice serve by number 21, Kylie Napolitan, the outside hitter senior.
Just put it on the line that time. Nice serve. That time it's a little too far. Out of bounds it goes. Point for Ellwood City. Now we got Morgan Hooker checking in for Chloe Bunger. We've seen this rotation quite a bit in most all the games this year, coming in and out.
Now Ava Lucarelli with the serve for the Wolverines. There's the whistle.
Nice deep serve. Puts it up there. Delaney goes up over the net and puts her down. We'll call that a kill. 13-5.
And the Tigers take a timeout.
Yep, Tigers with a timeout. Let's take one as well.
All right, we'll be right back.
Welcome back after that Beaver Falls timeout. Ellwood City commanding lead here 13-5. Freshman Ava Lucarelli serving. Just, nice serve. Just gets it over the net. Played there up, way up into the rafters. Oh, I thought it was going to stay up there, but does a nice, good attempt there. That thing, it almost landed up there and stopped.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was.
Almost landed
Point
on
for
the
Ellwood
cross
City.
pieces.
Yeah. So now Lucarelli. What a serve. That's almost getting close there. Bounces it over the net. Yeah, call it an ace. 15-5. If that ball was a half-inch lower, it's not going over the net.
Yep.
This one gets well high, puts it up in there. It's the rafters again. And does get it over that time. Claire Noble, Lucarelli, nice play there by Lucarelli, puts it up and it hits the rafters as Claire tried to get it over the net. So point for Beaver Falls. Put a star by that one for Lucarelli, though. Only didn't get a point, but aggressive play.
Now checking in for the Tigers, Cadence Hagan, number 14. She's a senior middle hitter. She will take the serve.
High arching serve. It is out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City, 17-6. Got Delaney Sturgeon checking out. Junior Ellie Calantis checking in. Take care of the serving duties. I think that, the Wolverines are obviously disappointed. They're not in the playoffs this year. And I think if you ask the younger girls, here's Calantis with the serve. And that's an ace. Goes to the ground. They really wanted to get to the playoffs. One, you just want to get there. And two, for the seniors going out. Alyssa and Morgan. And they did come up short, but I think they're encouraged by a very young team. Calantis now. That ball falls in. That's another ace. And it sure looked like it was going out, but it was in by a good ball length. Deceptive.
I've said this every time we see Ellie serve. She has such a high jump serve that she does with that.
Oh, the ball's lucky you don't hit the rafters. This time she goes the other side. Oh, that hits the
hits the rafters and falls on the Wolverine side. So point
and
Wolverines.
It's not allowed. So 19-6. But we've seen some really good volleyball this season. Dakota is our final broadcast of the year. Calantis puts it deep up into the rafters, dumps it over. Morgan Hooker with it. Claire Noble with the kill. It's now 20-6.
So Ellie Calantis with the serve once again for the Wolverines.
High serve this time. A nice dig there. Puts it up. Gets it over. Morgan Hooker. Out of Lucarelli to Morgan Hooker. And she hits her down to no man's land. That's a point. It's 21-6. Calantis on a nice run here. So ball up. And, that one doesn't get over. Goes into the net. Point for Beaver Falls. Now 21-7.
Now serving number 2, the senior setter, Adrian Taylor.
Rosansky, Lucarelli over to Claire, and ball gets too far out of bounds.
Here's Taylor with the serve for the Tigers.
There by Alyssa, over to Morgan Hooker, and she alertly just gets it over the net. Up it goes, going up for the block, and into the net it goes. Point for Ellwood City, now 22-8.
And they're actually calling 4 hits on the Tigers for that one.
And now, Rosansky, the junior, with the serve. So now gets it over. Lucarelli over to Morgan Hooker, over to her buddy Donley. Up it goes. There's Claire. Down it goes. You saw that one coming. She was smiling when she was jumping for that one because it was like it was set up to her with the kill. Is Claire Noble, 23-8 in favor of Ellwood City. timeout, official timeout. So he's wanting to discuss something with head coach Jenna Ricciuti.
Based on how the Tiger player was talking, I think he wants someone to say something to the student section. I don't know what for, but
Okay. Yep, I think you're onto something there. Here comes Principal Sovich. So we're going to have game on here. Wolverines leading 23-8. Sovich is just walking over like, I'm doing this because I have to, guys. So, Sovich now. Something was said that the official did not like. So here we go. Game back on. 23-8. Rosansky. What a serve. Great job
nice
by
dig
Rosansky.
by Kylie there, Napolitan.
So Rosansky now for set point.
Yes.
This
Set
first
point
set.
in this first set.
There's Rosansky with the serve. Up, double hit.
Double
Two
hit.
hits.
And
That is the first set. Goes to the Ellwood City Wolverines, now 25-8. Second set forthcoming here in 3 minutes.
Hey friends, Dad the Dad here with our Walk the Court with senior Alyssa Donnelly. And Alyssa, your parents are?
Angela and Jeremy Donnelly.
Okay, let's take a walk.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you're a senior. Volleyball, any other sports?
No, I used to play softball, but injuries prevented that.
Okay, favorite teacher?
Mrs. McCutcheon.
Mrs. McCutcheon, okay, and a favorite subject?
Anatomy.
Okay, last concert you went to?
Lord Huron at Stage AE.
Like it?
Yes.
Rock your brains out?
Yeah, it was a thunderstorm, so it was crazy all
Okay,
around.
well that's good, that's good. Song on your playlist?
Arabella, Arctic Monkeys.
Okay, so you're an Arctic Monkeys fan?
Yes.
We've established that. Favorite color?
Orange.
Orange.
Yes.
So you like smile every time you see the sun?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm a
there we go.
sunset type of gal.
Oh, okay, there you go. Future plans?
I'm planning on going to Penn State Shenango,
There you go.
possibly volleyball, but to do occupational therapy.
Okay, great, great. Coming to the end here, what is, in your opinion, the best part about being a high school athlete?
I think the relationship I get with the girls.
Okay.
I think it's probably going to be the hardest part is saying goodbye to them. I
Yeah.
love the sport, but the relationships I've gone with all the girls.
And I'm sure
Hard
it's
to
even
leave.
harder now because we're taping this the night before senior night.
Yes.
What's tomorrow night going to be like?
It's definitely going to be emotional.
sure it is.
I already talked to all my sophomores. They're the girls I'm closest with over the summer. And usually a senior picks 2 girls to give them their stuff. I talked to all the sophomores, and all the sophomores will be joining me on the
great.
court tomorrow night.
Great, so awesome. This is Alyssa Donnelly taking a walk with Dad to Dad.
Yes.
Thank you, and best of luck in all you do.
Thank you.
Yep.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this second set of action here at Ellwood City Big Gym. Ellwood City girls won 25-8 in that first set, with the second set forthcoming. Woo, that was a close one. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, be over at the Helling Stadium to watch middle school football take on Riverside. We will be broadcasting that. Kickoff at 6 o'clock. And then Friday night from Neshannock.
As far as I know,
o'clock.
the plan is still to stream, so
Yep.
I haven't heard otherwise.
Unless you hear otherwise. We will be at Neshannock streaming that game as fall sports are. Well, it was quick, wasn't it?
Yes.
That football
we have,
season
what,
flew, volleyball.
2 weeks with football still?
Yep, two more
That's
games
it?
of football. And some big matchups. Neshannock Friday night. And then, of course, crosstown rivals Riverside next Friday. Get out there and see that new turf.
All right, as the official comes back over to take his post to start the second set here. As we said, we only have the one official, so he's kind of pulling double duty, making sure the rotations are right and everything.
Yep.
So starting off this second set will be Ellie Clantis with the serve for the Wolverines.
And nice serve there, puts it up close to the wall, and it falls. That's a point for Ellwood City. Second serve coming. High serve. Oh, unfortunately, it goes out of bounds. That's a point for Beaver Falls. It's
No,
now
they just
1
said
to 1.
just barely inbounds.
Seriously?
So, point Wolverines.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they called that one just barely in.
Okay. Game on. It's 2-0. This time puts it up, and Claire gets up there and puts it down. Let's give Rosansky. She was in there too with the kill. 3-0, Ellwood City. Galantis at high. That one's out of bounds.
That one clearly out.
So
Gives the Tigers their first point of the second set. And number 2, Adrian Taylor will be serving for the Tigers.
that's a good serve. Takes it deep to Calantis, up to Lucarelli, and senior Alyssa Donnelly finds the hole and puts the ball right there for a point for Ellwood City. For serving one. Rosansky now with the serve. A lot of these girls we're going to see in other sports. Rosansky serving, gets it over, puts it up, and dumps it. Nice play by Calantis. Claire Noble puts it over the net. Nice hit there, and puts it, and it is out of bounds. So we'll see young Rosansky on the softball. Calantis on softball. Claire will be on basketball. Noble, Lenny Sturgeon on basketball. What a serve, just right over the net, and that is going to be hit out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City, now leading 6-1.
This official is very alertly dodging the balls as they
He
come
is.
to him.
He's had some coming his way. Rosansky, hard serve. That's what we call an ace here in Ellwood City. It's now 7-1. Rosansky, she's rounded off about 3 points here. Gets it up over the net. Set, puts it back over the net, and that is out of bounds.
So just a
Another
little
point.
too hard hit by Kylie Napolitan.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I guess I was-
Kylie's the one I know. She actually works at the track with me. So.
Okay. There's a serve. That ball just went. Oh, good night, Irene. Claire Noble puts it down. It's now 9-1.
And another timeout by the Tigers.
Hey, we were just talking about this. We got a musical coming up here at Ellwood City. What's the dates on that? November 16th?
11th through the 13th.
11th through the 13th. Only 3 shows this year, not 4 like the traditional. So get on out there, get your tickets. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Godspell.
Yeah, tickets are available online. I'm going to get the link to Brad, and we'll make a post on social media for it. But it's
if you're on Facebook,
showticksforyou.com/Godspell.
They're not going to remember that until you put it out there.
Oh, it's on the ads. I have an ad for it.
Just go to Felicia Greco on Facebook. She'll sign you up, get you going, good to go. And you also get tickets at the front office.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're selling them at the office or not, but I know they'll be available at the door that day.
Exactly. But good tickets. We'll go fast because they always, the choir department does a fantastic job. So, after that timeout, the Wolverines leading 9-1. Rosansky, about a 5-serve run here, puts it up, gets it over the net this time. Donnelly, Lucarelli to Claire, and this time she puts it deep, but a nice play there. Number 11 gets it, and maybe would have been out of bounds, but she didn't try. Nice play by Noble to get it over. Puts it up, and it falls down in front of that wall on a Beaver Falls side. Another point for Ellwood City. Rosansky, I'm going to say it's like 6 points now, 5 at least. Coming off this serve. Rosansky. Puts it up there. Punches it over. Claire just dumps it right back at him. This time goes deep. Nice set there by Calantis. To Donnelly. Oh. Hits it just out of bounds. So point for Beaver Falls. Figuerell is coming in for Rosansky.
Number 1, Paris Fairley, will be serving for the Tigers.
Nice hard serve there. Figuerell gets it. Lucarelli over to Donnelly, and she does get it over the net. Punches it over, and Calantis to Noble, to Donnelly, and that ball's going to be hit and hits the rafters, and it falls out of bounds. Good effort there by Callie Napolitan, but to no avail. It's the Wolverines score. Now 11-2. Morgan Hooker, the senior, with the serve. Beautiful serve. We call that an ace. Ball is hit directly out of bounds. Now 12-2. So Morgan Hooker now with the serve. Nice deep serve. Gets it up. It's that, but she does get it over.
Kylie gets it over.
Yep. Over to Claire. Down it goes. Boom. Claire Noble with another kill. Now 13-2. I'm expecting we'll get season stats here from Coach Ricciuti and Brad. We'll, I'm sure, have them out via our social media. Morgan Hooker with the serve. Looks up close to that wall. The Intimidator. Ava Lucarelli at 5'4" jumped up there and just scared him. He went it back.
Yep, double hit on the Tigers gives it a point for the Wolverines.
Morgan Hooker now puts it deep. Now up it goes and tries to get it over. It does. Claire, just touches it that time over. But a nice play by Kylie. Up that time. Double hit. Claire had the right idea. She went up for the block. And ball falls on her side of the wall. Point for.
Rotation here, number 17, Mark Taylor coming in for number 14, Cadence Hagan. And number 11, Carla Brown, will be serving.
High Archie serve, hit there by Morgan Hooker. Lucarelli puts it back to Morgan Hooker, and she punches it over. And Callie with the hit, and then gets it over. Calantis calls for it. Good communication here by the Wolverines. Claire, I think they got Lucarelli with a double hit, and I still don't understand that call. But
whenever you set you're supposed to both hands.
Yes.
Counts as one, but if it goes one hand and
Yeah, but they're pretty nitpicking on a lot of them. I know what they're calling, but like after a while, it's like Morgan Hooker now this time. Look, really, she gets to set that. Oh no, she didn't. Really? Okay.
Double hit on her again.
Double hit on her again.
Point
now
for the
5,
Tigers.
serving 14. There's a serve. Oh, nice dig by Figueroa, but hits it out of bounds. Nice serve there to get it where nobody was number 11, Brown.
I have a feeling she's a basketball player.
Yeah, she is. I'm pretty certain of it. Morgan Hooker to Lucarelli. Hits it over to Claire Noble. Gets it over. Punch. Oh, into the net it goes. A nice try there by Anaya Harris. But hits it into the net. Point for Ellwood City. Now, Calantis checking in with Delaney Sturgeon checking in. And then her cousin Elsie Sturgeon checking in for Claire Noble.
And Elsie will be serving
The
for the
sophomore
Wolverines.
Elsie coming in off the bench to serve. Gets it. Tips it over the net. Wow. If she was trying to do that, that was really good. But I don't think she was. So, point for Ellwood City, 16-6. Now,
I don't know that you can easily duplicate
no,
that.
you can't. No, I was going to yell down and have her do it again. Hits it out of bounds. But hey, a nice play there. Gets it over the net. Donnelly to Lucarelli. Over to Donnelly. Oh, it's out of bounds. Point for Beaver Falls.
Now serving for the Tigers, number 3, Anaya Harris.
And that is on the line. Oh, they said it was out of bounds. I quit calling the line calls. I would not do well at Wimbledon. So,
Kira Rosansky checking in for Emma Figueroa. And the senior, number 24, Alyssa Donnelly with the serve for the Wolverines.
ooh,
Powerful serve.
yeah, and I think it rode up on the Beaver Falls. Carla Brown. They're a little higher in that forearm than her hand. So Donnelly with the double toe tap. And she gets it over. Puts it up. Oh, into the net it goes. Had the right idea. Now 19-7. Donnelly. There's the serve by Donnelly. Hits it up. Just misses the rafters and falls. Gets the wall. Down it goes. Point Wolverines 20-7. Donnelly now with the serve. Hard serve. And nice put back there. Gets it. Oh, going to be short of the net. Does not go. Point for the Wolverines 21-7. Donnelly now. The senior with the serve. Double toe tap. Hits it. Wow. She's got that ball just of Alyssa just has so much power for not the traditional jump serve that we sometimes see.
Right.
And if the
And she's
22 to
fairly
7.
accurate. She
Yes, she
keeps
is.
going just about the same spot with that serve.
Yep, this time we get a chance. Blocked there by Delaney. Put up. Up, double hit again. So now it's 8 serving 22.
Now number 21, Kylie Napolitan with the serve for the Tigers.
And unfortunately, it goes into the net. That's a point for Ellwood City. Now, commanding lead here, 23-8. Lucarelli, the freshman. And she's really come on better. She's probably improved. Oh, as I say that, I jinxed her. Puts it into the net. But she's very much improved from the beginning of the season till now.
Yeah.
And I think you see that, we're kind of wrapping up the season here, about a lot of the underclassmen for the Wolverines.
Mark Taylor with the serve, number 17.
Oh, nice serve, but gets it. Elsie Sturgeon with it. Donnelly gets it over the net, finds the hole. She's played this game a few times before. She knows what she's doing.
Gets
now,
us to set point for the Wolverines as they lead 24-9.
Calantis checking in for Delaney Sturgeon and Elsie Sturgeon coming out with Claire Noble coming in.
And number 14 coming in, Cadence Hagan for number 17, Mark Taylor for the Tigers. Here's the serve by Calantis.
It's up there. Oh, hit it. A nice hit there, directly back. Wolverines got a little too close to the wall.
Number 3, I believe, Anaya Harris with that.
So 10 serving 24. Wolverines 1 point away from winning this set 2.
Number 2, Adrian Taylor with the serve.
Calantis with the dig, up and up. What a play there by Lucarelli. Double hit, that's a win. So Ellwood City wins 25-10. When the second set, the first set was 25-8. 3 minutes here till the third set. We'll be right back.
Hey friends, Thad the Dad here with our senior Morgan Hooker, and a new segment we're doing. It's Walking the Court with Thad the Dad. Just random questions that we're going to ask along the way from one end of the court to the other. Morgan Hooker, your parents are?
Kathy and Brian Hooker.
Okay, and you are a senior. What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. Who's your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Noble.
Do you have a favorite color?
Blue.
Blue's your favorite color. Ellwood blue.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1 song on your playlist?
Something by Taylor Swift. I'm not sure.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, we'll go with Taylor Swift. If you could fly anywhere in the United States, where would you go?
Alaska.
You like Alaska?
I've never been there.
What would you like about Alaska?
I've just never been there.
Never been there, so you want to give that a try. Most influential person in your life?
My mom.
Your mom?
Yeah.
That's great. That's a good. I like that answer. Your mom will like that answer. Future plans?
4-year school, not sure where yet, but to major in math.
Okay, so you must really like that if you're going to major in that. Coming to the end here, what is the best part about being a high school athlete?
It's tough. I think just making memories and having fun and making a bunch of friends with a bunch of girls.
That's great. Morgan, best of luck in all you do. Great young lady here, Morgan Hooker. This was Walk the Court with Thad the Dad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this third set. Ellwood City leading 2-0, winning the first one 25-8 and the second one 25-10. So once again, if you're just joining us, it is senior night. We introduced our 2 seniors, Alyssa Donnelly and Morgan Hooker, before the game, before warm-ups tonight. Very nice presentation with their parents out there, proud parents on this special senior night. Once again, don't forget, 6 o'clock tomorrow night, be over at Helling Stadium. If you can't make it there, the concession stand will be open tomorrow night. So come hungry. We'll have a YouTube channel. We'll be on our YouTube channel for that night. And then the plan is right now in the Shannick. We know we're not going to be in the press box. The weather does look good. We may be doing this from ground level, and If we can find a drone big enough to pick up Dakota, he'll be flying around filming. But
Okay.
we'll have you somewhere to film it. But we're making the best of the situation that's presented to us, and we'll just leave it at that. So,
All right, to start this third set, number 2, Adrian Taylor will be serving for the Tigers. As soon as we get the whistle here, after the official finishes saying hi to everyone.
yep.
Here's
Just one
the
official,
whistle.
as you said, Dakota. High arcing Calantis over to Lucarelli, gets it to Claire, and she hits it. Inbounds. No, out of bounds. I'm stopping, man. I'm sorry. I can't look at these lines. So, Beaver falls with their first lead of the night, up 1-0.
Here's the serve by Taylor, the senior setter.
Bunger to Lucarelli, puts a nice set to Claire Noble, hits it into
Kylie.
a deep set there, but good awareness by Calantis. Morgan Hooker, another nice dig there by Kylie. Puts it up, Morgan Hooker. Calantis, heads up play. Claire alertly just gets it over. A nice volley here, one of the best we've seen tonight. Up it goes to number 11. She hits it, Calantis with it. Up to Morgan Hooker. Oh, taps it over, but a good play there by number 1. Donnelly to Bunger. To Claire Noble, back over. Longest run we've had in a long time. Up it goes. Nice dig by Lucarelli. Oh, and the ball falls to the earth and is now 2-0. That was like that's
That
been
was
the
a
most
really good
exciting
rally.
minute we've had in this game so far tonight.
Taylor, the senior, with her serve once again for the Tigers.
And that one goes into the net, point for Ellwood City. It's now 1-2.
Chloe Bungar, number 30, will be taking the serve now for the
The
Wolverines.
sophomore, another player that's very much improved as the season's gone along. Chloe has worked her way into the varsity lineup. She strikes the pose, hits the ball. Puts it up, just dumps it over. Calantis, Lucarelli, up to Claire, and bounces off the net, gets over the net, it does, and falls to the ground. That's a point for Ellwood City, 2-2. You'd rather be lucky than good. Chloe Bunger.
Here's the serve by Chloe.
I love how she strikes that pose with her hand. That ball goes out of bounds. We call that an ace in Ellwood City. It's now 3-2. Now Chloe Bunger with the serve. Something just bit me. It goes out of bounds.
Point Wolverines as they now lead 4-2.
Bunger with this.
All right, here's the serve by Chloe Bungar. Nice serve to number 3. Number 11, Brown gets it over to Hooker, to Lucarelli, to Alyssa Donnelly.
Oh,
She
saves
gets it
off the net
over,
and hits out of bounds
out
by
of bounds
Beaver
off
Falls.
of Fairley. Point Wolverines.
It's 5-2. Chloe have about a 3-0 run here on the serve. A nice hit there by. Oh, hard hit there, but dug nicely by Calantis. It's over to Donnelly, and nice dig there by Kylie. Puts it up and over. Morgan Hooker sets up Claire Noble. Down it goes. Ouch, off the head of number 1. Ball goes out of bounds. So that makes the score 6-2. When you have a chance to tee up Claire like that. So, Coon Fair, one of the football players, just tried to serve it. It's a chuckle from the bench of the Wolverines young ladies. Chloe Bunger now with the serve. Puts it up and try to get it. Got to get it over, and they do. Claire to Lucarelli, back to Claire. Ouch! Oh, nice dig there by the Beaver Falls player. Now up and over, Lucarelli to Noble, to Claire, off her fingertips, out of bounds it goes. Another kill for Claire Noble. She's got a bunch on them so far on the night. Wolverines now leading 7-2. So now Chloe on a 5-0 run here on her serve. Gets it up and over, and said it was inbounds. Hit the line. Another point for Ellwood City. Now 8-2. So Chloe now serving on fire. Serve, and up it goes into the rafters and into the student section.
Coming up to us.
Yep. One of the closest of the year. So 9-2 Wolverines. So now Chloe with the serve. Gets it over the net. Hit there by number 14. Puts it up. Lertley just puts it over. Calantis to Lucarelli. She just dumps it that time. Finds the hole with the kill. Ava Lucarelli.
Wolverines now lead 10-2 in this third set.
And a timeout now taken by Beaver Falls for a minute. Let's just take a quick break to
Yep,
Dakota.
we'll be right back.
Welcome back, folks, after that Beaver Falls timeout. Wolverines kind of running away with this one, leading 10-2 under the serving of Chloe Bunger. So the official, just one official, as we said earlier. Anybody wants to be official, contact the WPIAL. Chloe and Nat, we see that all the time. Call a timeout, come back from it, and the person serving has a hard time getting it in. So 3 serving 10 now.
And number 1, Paris Fairley with the serve for the Tigers.
Hard serve, taken there by Calantis. Lucarelli dumps it over. Nice save by Morgan Hooker. Claire alertly just gets it over the top of the net. Now dumps it back. Calantis to Lucarelli. Puts it up for Donnelly, and it falls. A nice attempted block there by number 11, Brown, but it went off her fingers to the ground. It's now, I think it should be 12-4, but
Now 11-3, that's what I got.
served by Morgan Hooker. Puts it up and stopped there and
So
into the net. Yep.
Net play on the Wolverines, so
Lucarelli
point
went
Tigers.
into the net or touched the bottom of it. So it's now 4-11.
Rotation here, number 17, Mark Taylor coming in for 14, Cadence Hagan, and number 11, Carla Brown with the serve.
So Calantis now to Lucarelli, up to Donnelly. Oh, nice putback, but out of bounds. So point for Ellwood City. So now we got a substitution coming in. Ellie Calantis coming in for Delaney Sturgeon. Claire Noble will be serving. So Noble up over and a nice hit there, puts it over. Nice dig by Bunger. Nice play by Delaney, pushes it over and keeps it in bounce. Nice staying home by Hooker. Up to Donnelly, and out of bounds. It's going to go by the senior. Alyssa Donnelly hits it, and it'll be a point for Ellwood City. 13-4. So now Claire with the serve. Up over it goes. Right there.
Carla Brown.
Puts it over. Claire Noble up to Lucarelli. Over to Delaney and tries to kill it but does not. Nice dig there by number 2. Back up over. Claire gets it. Up to Lucarelli. Nice hustle there by Chloe Bunger. Puts it up. Got to get it over. Another nice volley here, but that is going to be long and out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City, 14-4. Now, Noble with the serve. Nice hit there, and into the net it goes, but a nice save. Puts it up. Delaney with the stuff. That's a block. Makes it 15-4.
Beaver Falls takes another timeout.
Yep, and is that their first? No, they are out of timeouts. Yes. So Wolverines with the commanding lead, 15-4. Will reset as well.
All right, be right back.
Claire Noble with the serve. Hit there, puts it up and falls to the ground. Now 16-4 in favor of the Wolverines. Claire Noble now with another serve. Hard serve this time. It's into the rafters, but a nice play there to save it. Delaney with the block, puts it back down. It's now
17-4.
I swore that was the score before that. Claire Noble now. And that ball is inbounds. That's an ace. So now Claire Noble. Puts it up, and Morgan Hooker sets it up there. Delaney just punches it over wisely. Puts it up, and they got to get it over, and it's hit, and they do, and it's out of bounds. So now 19-4.
Claire's at about a 6 or 7.
Yep, she's been rolling good here.
Serving in a row.
And hits up there, and Delaney, once again, I don't think it was over the net. She keeps looking at that official. Yep, she got caught. Yeah, they got caught going too much over the net. And she looked at the official like, I know what I did there. So
now number 3, Anaya Harris with the serve.
Morgan Hooker now with it. To Lucarelli, up to Delaney. Down it goes with the kill. Delaney now 20, serving 5. Senior Alyssa Donnelly. So, senior Alyssa Donnelly. Double toe tap. Up, gets it over. Up it goes to, misplayed there by Delaney and Lucarelli. Ball falls kind of over top of them. Now it's 6, serving 20.
Now number 21, Kylie Napolitan with the serve.
Claire Noble up to Delaney. Up to Bunger. She puts it over. Tried to get blocked, and she does. Puts it up. They got to get it over this time. Deep hit there to Claire Noble. Good hustle by Lucarelli, but it's it's a hard play for her. You can if you block. If it's a block, you can hit it twice. So
Kylie with the serve once again.
nice dig there by Lucarelli. Keeps it in, and then, good hustle, but falls. Now 8 serving 20.
Kylie with her third serve.
That ball is out. Point for the Wolverines now, 21-8, just 4 points away from winning this third set and the match.
Ava Lucarelli, number 20, with the serve now for the Wolverines.
Up and over, good serve. Sit up. And nice save there by Lucarelli. Delaney gets it back up for Morgan Hooker. And it goes out of bounds. A little too hard there. Now 9 serving 21.
Rotation here, number 14, Cadence Hagan coming in for number 17, Mark Taylor. And Hagan will be serving for the Tigers.
Nice dig there by Noble. Puts it up. There's Morgan Hooker this time, and she gets it over the net. Puts it up and punched over by Chloe Bunger, the sophomore, making the score 22-9. Now, checking in is Calantis for Delaney Sturgeon.
Galantis will be serving for the Wolverines.
Puts it up and, gonna fall behind. Nice save there, but not enough. It's now 23-9. So now I think we got Morgan Hooker coming off the court on senior night. That last time with Rosansky. Score 23-9. Galantis with the serve. Puts it up. He gets it over. Nice dig by Lucarelli. Lucarelli now just punches it over. Good play. Up into the rafters it goes. Bounces twice, 3 times, and down it goes. And now Emma Figuerel is going to come in. Alyssa Donnelly checking out her senior. (24-9) here. Set match point. A nice ovation for our seniors, Morgan Hooker and Alyssa Donnelly. Gets the whistle. High arching hit, puts it up. Claire, it falls to the wall. That's the game, folks, 25-9. The Wolverines take the third set, take the match in 3 sets, 25-8, 25-10, and 25-9. Congratulations to our Ellwood City Wolverines. I meant to write down what they were at the beginning, what they're going to finish this season. They're going to finish the season at 8-8, 6-7 in section play. The Beaver Falls Tigers will not finish the season. They got one more game against Beaver. And that really, a game against Beaver is maybe some playoff implications just from a standpoint of seeding down the road. They have definitely concreted their spot in the playoffs. So, if that's everything, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, middle school football. Friday night, Neshannock. And on behalf of cameraman Trent, Dakota Marshall, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.